Living the good life here with a garage sale haul video for Friday, April 21st. Had to think for a minute. I hope you all had a great week. I finally hit some garage sales that were good. In fact, a lot of this came from about two. Most of them came from two garage sales. So I'm going to show you what I found. So just real quick, let me show you this the useful stuff. I got a pair of these fuzzy socks, brand new from Kohl's. Doesn't show how much you paid for them, but I know I paid something like $6 or $8 for these this season for my niece. So those were 50 cents. And then this is Bath and Body Works Simple Pleasures, a set of nail polish, brand new, 50 cents. So those are the useful stuff. Let's get on with the fun stuff. So I went to a garage sale and it was an inside sale. A couple from Ireland were moving back to Europe after 29 years in the U.S. and they were moving back to France, and so they were selling some things, and all of this stuff came from his grandparents or parents or grandparents' sale, their estates. So here's what I found. I found this manicure set. Now it is missing the buffer and the scissors. I really wish they had that. This is interesting. This talks about where they found it. Sharman D. Neal Jewelers from Belfast, Ireland. And it was the retailer. It's in this really neat little case. It was $5. And these have sterling handles. And I don't know if there is a mark right here. And so each of these have sterling handles. There's these really cute little pots here. I don't know what this is, but they have, it must be for some sort of device. But there's the, they're marked on the lid right there. And somewhere right here on the little pot. And to tell you what it was, they're manufactured by H&H Company, Harrison and Hipwood, from Birmingham, England, from 1928. They were sold at this Sharman Neal jeweler in Belfast. So 1928 set, and that was $5. And it is a good amount of silver in those. The other thing I got was this fruit set. It also is in a really nice little box, $10. And it has these mother of pearl handles. And this is electroplate. So they're from William Hutton and Sons / Edward Hutton from London from 1889. And no, wait a minute. That's wrong. That's wrong. I'm sorry. That's from another set. These are, I wasn't able to find these. So they're just really pretty. The only thing is this one has a little boo-boo. It's broken on the other side. So I'm going to super glue that back. But they're just really pretty. Here is the knife. And that's the marks there. But it's electroplate. So it's plate. Here's the one I was talking about. This is actually sterling, and I got it for $1. It is the William Hutton, Edward Hutton, London, 1889, and there were the marks right here. And that was really pretty, especially for $1. That's amazing. I also got this little box. I just couldn't resist it. It was 50 cents. It's a really old box. It has the name of a Dublin jeweler. I keep thinking, what came in that? It's just like such a fantastic little mystery. Some beautiful little brooch, maybe. Wish I had the brooch. I also got these. I was really hopeful that these were sterling. I've tested them. They are not. But they're very pretty little spoons. And they were, I think, 50 cents for those two. Then I also got, it was like a day for cutlery. They had more cutlery that I didn't get. And I almost didn't get this. This is $10 again, and I probably should have negotiated. I wasn't thinking. I got everything at that sale for $30, and I kept thinking, I think I got $30 worth. But there was only 5 knives, but 6 forks. But I could still use the forks as like just, you know, anything. But this is a fish set. Here are the forks. They're very elaborate. Here are the knives. Let me grab one so you can see them. How pretty they are. Plainer on that side. That was the marks there. And these are from 1875. They are not silver. I was really hoping they were, but they have the, I don't know if you can see it there, you can barely make out a diamond shape. That's the English registry mark. They start using that mark in about 1880. I can't remember if it's 83 or 89 right now, but they stopped using it. You can look it online and see, and there was 2 different forms, so you have to really be careful when you're trying to determine the date mark. So that's that. And I also went out into the garage, and they said picture frames for 50 cents, or pictures were $1 a piece. Now, I wouldn't normally have gotten this picture, but let me get the glare off of it from the light fixture. But because it's really not necessarily my taste. It was made by Adillis M. Morris. And it talks about Port Madoc, I think that's Cornwall. It has some other information on the back. It was $1. I had to go on Ancestry to try to figure out who this was, but there's Adillis Margaret Morris, born in 1899 in Wales, who immigrated here. So it potentially could be her, but I cannot find anything about this artist at this point. I also got something I like much better, and it's this watercolor. It says M. Maloney, 1819, and it is a watercolor. I'm thinking maybe a lake scene, a loch scene in Scotland, but it was $1, and that's the only thing I can find out about it is the M. Maloney. So there's all kinds of writing. I'm getting all these pictures mixed up, but there's writing, but that's really about all you can tell from it. The last one, and I think this one is one I really like. It also appears to be a watercolor. This one says F.A. Aldridge to a certain person, and it talks about disturbance on a summer sky or something like that. I can't find an F.A. Aldridge anywhere. I have left this out of its frame so I can show it to you. Let's see if I can do this without breaking the glass. Okay. I don't know what that says. Maybe you all can see. Does something on a stormy day. And I don't know if that's Nice, 1914, so that may be Nice, France. I can't tell what that says. And then there's F.M. Aldridge, I think, for Florence Soubard. So if anyone has any idea, there's all these initials here down through it, and it is very old. So I can get it back here. Sorry, I might have to go off camera for a minute before I put it back in there. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's talk about what else I got. So $1 a piece for those. I also went to a garage sale, got this handful of jewelry for $1. I had seen that this was sterling. I tested it. It is sterling. It's the only good piece in it. I bought these just to give to my niece because I thought those would be pretty on her. I was hopeful that this was gold. Nope. This is not sterling either. So goes into the junk jewelry jar to see who wants anything. You've probably been seeing these doilies around. I got them at the next sale. So I went to my very last garage sale of the day, and isn't it always like this? You wish you knew which garage sale to go to first, because what was there before you got there? So I got all the linens for $4. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 doilies, and then here are all the old printed tablecloths. So this one is just my favorite, blue with the roses. There is this gold and aqua one, and it includes 4 of the napkins. I think this is a bridge set because it's small. There's this one, and that one and one other little mark is all it's in. There's no holes. And then this one's really fun. It's a printed one as well. So I got all of those for $4. I don't know what that works out to, but not much. I got this. It had a sad looking 1980s candle in it. This was 25 or 50 cents. I'm losing track right now. But I collect this hobnail opalescent glass, so I thought that was pretty. This is a really nice little cruet set, and I don't know if you can see all the etching on it, but it was very pretty. Looks like it's hand blown. It's got a pontil mark on it. Pretty little stopper. And again, this was either 50 cents or 25 cents. I can't remember. I got some Pyrex for all you Pyrex lovers. There's this one, and it was 75 cents. This one came from a different sale. It was $1. It's the smaller size, and they said, "Oh, well, we have the big one somewhere. Who has it?" And then the mom speaks up and says, "I think it's at my house." So there went that. And then the last thing was this. I'm sorry, this other little painting is losing its bits. And this is a piece of Pyrex as well in the blue. It is the divided dish, and that one was $3. I hope you enjoyed everything. Please send me your comments. Press like if you enjoyed this video, and I would love to have your subscription. Thank you. Bye-bye.